Oubre with 6 to shoot. Tough shot over. Porterson gets it to go.
JJ.
Oh, I didn't know what partner you were talking about.
We had a few of them. As Oubre knocks it down.
Martin, the offensive rebound. Back to him. Maxey fakes the three. Behind the back. Kelly Oubre Jr. connects.
4-year player, 22-year-old rookie. Mobo, a 22-year-old rookie, a 4-year player. And there's Kelly Oubre with a jump.
Baji playing with big-time toughness tonight. 12.6 points.
And then turnover. Oubre
Pushes the lead back to 9. KJ Martin kicks. Oubre for 3. Kelly connects. One takes it away from Drummond. Drummond knocks it away, and Oubre picks it up. There's those good hands from Drummond once again.
From a rebounding standpoint, this Durham-Drummond matchup is going to be fun.
It's going to be really fun as Oubre kisses it off the glass for...
It has been hot.
Butley with a handoff. Oubre Jr. knocked it free from Booker. Is it back?
He didn't give up on it. That's why I say Kelly Oubre's defense is totally improved.
Book has traditionally had his way with Philadelphia, averaging almost 29 points per game as Oubre Jr. deposits the 3. And another 3-pointers
in the offensive side in half court.
You could probably throw it by the halo board and you'd get it. Kelly Oubre trying to avoid a 1-6 start. They're one of just 3 teams with 1 win. Milwaukee and Utah are the others, and they play tomorrow.
I don't think any of them have touched iron. And those are not simple shots. These aren't just catch and shoot threes. These are step back, on ball 3.
gives it up into the corner. Martin run off. Extra feed. Oubre powers it down.
As a rookie in the NBA, right, there can be a lot of space, and it can disappear very quickly at this level.
Yeah, they're long. They're as athletic as he's ever seen. And forget about college. This is the league.
Kelly Oubre.
Off to KJ Martin for a 3. Oubre's follow is good.
A lot of times, a lot of these guys are free playing, moving on the perimeter. They're not able to do that as Oubre knocks it.
Jackson took it away. Oubre dunks.
Rashawn left alone. That one short, but Kelly Oubre Jr. there to put it back. How good he is with Team Germany at the FIBA World Cup, at the Paris Olympics. Kelly turning the corner, drawing the foul, letting it up and in, and count it. So they're going to give him continuation.
He's making all-star teams 3 times, in fact. 2-time all-defensive player, and that turnover leads to a 3. Similar vibe here, and Drummond just blew the jam. Watford gets down on the deck, take it, but Oubre takes it away. Drummond gets a second chance.
Off the heel, Van Vliet the rebound. This is what they do. They like to run. They are top 3 and fast break.
Respect, or else you might be next.
Kelly Oubre to the cup. Or I beg your pardon, Mr. Oubre brought it down.
Hard, right? You don't back up, you don't give in, you constantly are in attack mode, and that's what the Sixers are working on.
And good attacking, good physicality underneath by Kelly Oubre. The offensive rebound and the put.
To the basket on a number of occasions, as well as knock down some long-range jumpers.
So he doubled his entire total last night.
Green has been a handful.
59-51. Oubre, a fake, and then using the window for 2. That's just good fundamental basketball right there from Kelly.
Bona into the ball game for the injured Andre Drummond. Late clock now. Oubre rising, firing with left hand.
There's something about this guy against the Pistons. I don't care if he's playing for Phoenix. I don't care if he's in Golden State. I don't care if he's Charlotte. Doesn't matter. He played so well against the Pistons.
George into the lane, working against 3. Kelly Oubre cleaning it up. Tied for the largest lead of the night. Ivy puts it on the floor, rejected by Bona. Philly. Oubre. Bothered, unbothered. What a damning analogy. And whoa, the high flyer. Kelly Oubre off the feet from Tyrese Maxey.
Look where Kelly comes from here. That is outside the backboard when he catches that. That is incredible. The amount of territory, space, distance that he covered.
Field
Good to see him back on the beam. Kelly Oubre. Hum diddly dee. Welcome home. That's all you get.
Yeah, get it out of the way early.
Paul George to Oubre. Yeah, you don't want to let Kelly go down the heater. Philadelphia brings in their rookie from Duke, Jared McCain. McCain off to a good start in his pro career. Oubre! Kelly Oubre with a chef's kiss. He has attempted 3 shots. Skip pass to George. Corner 3, Oubre. He's 4 for 4, shooting 3.
Gershon, a fake into the body of Suggs. Great cut from Kelly Oubre Jr. Kelly has been very efficient in the last handful of games. 15 points on Wednesday. Rattles in his first bucket tonight. In October to stay in Orlando. Paul George. Kelly Oubre Jr. with a ferocious flush. Lowry fakes the 3.
Drive the ball. There you go.
Kelly heard you. Up and over Bataze. This guy out of Fresno State, Paul George. Fade away from the elbow. Kelly Oubre there for the putback.
That was quick because here comes Embiid posting up down there.
Oubre for 3, nothing but net. He gets double team. They find Kelly Oubre over to the corner, nothing but net. We got a 13-point advantage here. Maxey working around the Embiid screen to dumps it off to Oubre for the Zealous picking up Maxey in the switch off the pick and roll. He'll try a step back 3 short. Oubre beats that to the loose ball, and McCain gets another look. He buries it with a tiny shot. Now Oubre taps it away from Zach LaVine.
Guys being out. The good thing for Nick Nurse is he's getting valuable experience.
He was drafted in the middle of the first round of the 76ers.
Oubre off the council screen. Kelly spinning, finger roll for 2 for Kelly Oubre Jr.
Back in defensive transition, Maxey a one-man fast break. And you got to execute the game plan down the stretch. You got to know where that double team's going to come from if the game is tied. Paul George has the ball in his hands. And then the
Hornets with numbers. Mark Williams at Euro. And blocked by Oubre. George the other way. Longest recorded wingspan in combine history. Mark Williams. Kelly Oubre floats it over Mark. Kelly, what? Bully ball for Kelly Oubre. The second quarter. Oubre. How did he get that up and in? He started that up at his ankles.
Yeah.
Bridges left it short. Oubre another rebound. Kelly's on pace to have his 4th consecutive 10-rebound game. Oubre cuts, finds Drummond. Kelly Oubre is having a nice third quarter.
Just laid it right in his gut. He turned the corner and laid it in.
Kelly Oubre! That's a small victory. The Hornets made him put it up with the right hand. He still hit it. Kelly's had a nice night against his former team. Goodness. Looks like Eric Gordon's there as well. Offense has been a problem for Philadelphia in the 4th. For everyone except Kelly Oubre.
Other 2 categories that you wanted them to. George, another driving kick. Oubre from the corner. Facing up against Richards. The double comes. Touch pass. Oubre from the corner. Another PG assist. And another Oubre 3. Terrific start for the Sixers tonight. And yet, on they fight. Kelly Oubre off the Hornets turnover. Lays it in and draws the foul. 2 more for the former Hornet, Kelly Oubre Jr. PG at the scores table getting set to check in. Embiid doubles, drops it off to Kelly Oubre Jr. who lays it up and in. 2-man game here. Oubre from the corner. What a night for Kelly Oubre Jr. 15 in 16 minutes here in South Philly.
I've struggled at times. You saw that last exchange for some direction offensively.
Good ball movement here by the Sixers. Kelly Oubre Jr. continuing to stroke it. 23, and since then, that aforementioned 16-6 Hornets run. The former Hornet, Kelly Oubre, second half of a back-to-back after losing to the Wizards last night in D.C. and continuing to fight. Final few seconds of the third. Kelly to beat the buzzer, and he does! 22 and counting tonight. Too stagnant here for the Sixers offense, so Kelly Oubre will take it himself.
Most defenders in the league he's going to go up against, he can shoot over them.
Spurs 15 and 13 on the year. Kelly somehow able to sneak it up between Sohan and Wembanyama. Back in, kicking to the veteran, Harrison Barnes off the heel. Sixers lucky that Harrison hasn't been able to find his rhythm yet tonight. He's been good otherwise this season. Kelly Oubre Jr., the finger roll and the foul.
Contact with Maxi's hand around Jaylen Brown's waist, but it really wasn't significant in the play.
And a steal by Oubre and a slam off the jump ball.
Simons and a block by Oubre.
Yeah, they feel good then.
They were still operating.
Yeah.
Saw that bunch production. Kelly Oubre along the baseline springs a dash. Sharp. Unloads to Oubre. Corkscrew.
Tied it with 8.
Embiid. Baseball's one over here to Oubre. Stand still, triple. Got it.
Basketball players' playground to learn the skills needed, have fun doing it, make plays like Reggie Jackson.
Want to go against your former club, and this is the first of 2 against his former clubs. We're going to see the Wizards here on Wednesday night. Here's Kelly now into the lane and looking like he hasn't missed any time at all.
Their recent struggles, trying out something new, said that it wasn't necessarily a day-to-day thing either.
Good fake from Kelly Oubre and the finish at the cup. LeMartin, since Christmas, has looked like a different player. Gershani Abusele, too strong. Offensive rebound, Oubre, and the finish from Kelly.
Sixers crashing multiple players.
And NBA TV, appreciate you all tuning in this evening. Got a good night. Heat and the Kings coming up after this one from Sacramento on NBA TV as Kelly Oubre gets the roll. 10-point Suns lead, 65-55. No Embiid tonight for the Sixers. Kelly Oubre to the cup.
Able to go right at Monte Morris.
Suns have really turned things on in this third quarter. Oubre all the way to the cup. Count it, and the foul for the former Phoenix Sun, Kelly Oubre Jr.
Kelly caught napping there defensively. That was his man who cut behind him along the baseline. He didn't see it.
Maxey bounces it down to Kelly, and he lays it up and in, and he'll have a second consecutive.
This route to the basket, someone has to step in there and stop that.
Oubre to beat the horn, and Kelly does! 23 points, 10 rebounds.
Anything going on in Miami these days?
That's a really good question. I think it's been relatively quiet as Beal blocks Oubre. Kelly gets it back, lays it in, and draws the foul. Valanciunas has it stolen away by Oubre.
He thought Oubre went back to his man George, but he stayed for the double.
Kelly downhill and up and in. Caleb knocked it away. Valanciunas somehow gets it back, and then what a block by Kelly Oubre.
Break free from the initial defender, still stayed on balance and en route to the cup.
Oubre with a straight, or it falls through after the pass. Jackson for 3. Skims off in front of the rim. Good work underneath by Bona. And then again.
But I asked Gershon, I was like, how did you prep for this season? That's Kelly Oubre absolutely puts that one down.
Test, Olive. Just over 4 minutes to go.
More zone.
Good work by Kelly to get the inside.
A lot of minutes came in and made the most of their opportunities.
And a nice swats from Kelly to end this one tonight. The Sixers. Maxey. Kelly from the corner. And Oubre is on.
Not an easy thing to pull off, but Kelly catching and ready.
And another steal. Oubre with the reverse. We mentioned Alvarado, Murray. Jones is out indefinitely now. Kelly from the corner. Second corner triple tonight for Kelly. 14 of 16 games against teams over 500 for your Sixers. Good steal from Oubre. Kelly with bad intentions for that bucket.
In the mic'd up aspect of this game. C.J. McCollum, by the way, scoreless in the last 9 minutes, and yet the Pelicans still scoring.
Oubre ripped it away from Murray, lays it up and in.
One-on-one. Takes it into the paint. Oubre takes it away from him. 2-on-1 the other way. Nice pass by Maxey. Oubre dunks it in. Maxey two-man game with Yabusele. Oubre. They go at Houston, and Oubre puts it in. Oubre running over Black and laying it in.
Maxey with 5 to shoot. Maxey dances inside. Oubre flips it in.
We're involved with the officials.
Wow! What a throwdown, Kelly Oubre. Could make a difference in a tight game as Philadelphia has tied it.
To play Achua in the second half.
His third block of the night. Brunson has it knocked away by Oubre. Big time steal and the flush. Philadelphia.
The league when you get faced up with matched up with a guy who's the most dominant guy down there in that area, but getting them to miss that. Yeah, Nance making that last three I thought was a big make, just considering what we've seen these last 3 games in the first quarter. Good D by Giannis and better offense by Oubre.
Brooks got that height advantage, but the ball taps loose into Oubre's hands to do that.
You just keep on shooting that thing because you got to get them out of that zone and you're going to get open looks. So that's a shot you got to take.
Oubre takes the contact and an and one. There's a couple of 3-pointers helping his cause, and Oubre
misses a 3. Run down by Edwards. Here's Oubre now. Oubre will drive it. And Oubre scores. And a little bit of improvement late in that first quarter as Murray goes behind the back and it's taken away by Oubre. Oubre, another fast break chance, and this time he can.
Down at Vanderbilt, so for him, a small sample size, man, has he come a long way.
Kelly keeps it himself, draws the contact, and lays it up and in. All and I are big fans of naps.
The way the weather's been, too, what's the point of going outside?
Great dish from Kelly to a cutting Paul George. 3 for 3 from 3 in this second quarter is Mitchell. Good fake from Kelly, kissing it off the window and drawing the foul. Instant believe it once again, and Kelly does just that. The hoop to tie and a chance to tack on one more.
Got to get you some stops here, that helps.
Yep, Kelly, the strip, and Oubre.
There is Maxey with Vucevic on him. 4 on the shot clock. It's Oubre from the corner, and Philadelphia finally hits a 3, and they're back up by 6.
To the women's auxiliary club in
Montana.
in Montana.
Oh. He is athletic, man. He's still getting it done. Oubre. Tough adjustment and 1. A chance to tie it at the line for Kelly Oubre. Yabusele, Oubre, Edwards, and Jackson. Oubre slid. Yabusele with the dunk.
That's where he's at his best right there.
Turnover there, 17. It's Oubre all alone for 3. Forced all those turnovers.
All those turnovers. I'm telling you, I don't know what team's going to do more.
Wow, Kelly Oubre.
Their struggles here of late. James, that time he's met by the rookie Bona, who gets the block. Oubre in transition, finishes.
They don't have his impact.
Oubre turns, hard drive, excellent finish. Necta's got 16 points off the bench. Inside, uncontested. Oubre pivots and scores.
This is before cable.
There was no cable TV back in the day. There was no color TV. No internet. Well, Maxey gives it up. Work it around. Oubre, attack mode. Kelly Oubre, hammer jam.
Compliment you for getting disparate into an NBA broadcast. Oubre through a number of kings. Counted in the foul for Kelly Oubre Jr. Oubre downhill, up and in.
3-pointers. I'm not sure he can.
Oubre from outside. Kelly connects from the corner.
With Jokic, but Jamal and Jokic have got to be in sync as well.
Oubre able to slice inside for the finish.
Difference in confidence and him letting it fly, it's night and day.
And Michael Malone said it was so hard to move him to the bench because it had nothing to do with Oubre responds with a 3. Oubre, tough finish inside. Wow. Up to 11. It definitely was marginal, and I think because Strawther may have already elevated, it may have had enough of an impact to warrant a foul. Oubre inside. He handled that guarding the wing and corner well. Meanwhile, another casual Nuggets turnover. Oubre stepping in, able to finish. Gordon throws a low pass. Maxey trying to get back to it. Maxey wanted a foul as Porter fell on his leg. 3 to shoot. Oubre able to squeeze it in around.
Physical guy.
Oubre, oh, what a spinning setup. And Oubre
66 points in the paint. They lead the association in that category. Big reason because of their big guy, Jokic. Kelly from the corner, and Oubre connects.
Oubre in on Jokic. Give it to Yabusele. Backhand layup. No good. And the tip-in is good. Nuggets.
Where this team, the Sixers, they're 5 for 6 on open threes.
Oubre.
It's reportedly frustrated to a point where those who are not in the room could hear the tension boiling as Kelly Oubre.
Oubre. On the attack. Count it. And put him on the line. Oubre. Won't take the shot. Instead, we'll give it back to Maxey. Got it back. Flicks the wrist and connects.
Wow.
Timeout Boston.
It's out. Shot clock winding down on Oubre.
Nice
and
move.
that's better.
He had the separation he needed.
Now 21 for Oubre and Grimes. Kelly knocks it away. Edwards keeps it in.
Active hands, jarring that loose.
Oubre out to Grimes. Quinton back to Oubre, and Kelly lays it up and in.
Everyone healthy for this 76er team. Porzingis watching Embiid. Quickly doubling, quick feed the cutting Oubre. It's Embiid, Brown is on him, back to Paul. And out to Grimes, shot clock at 3, Maxey driving Oubre. Good feed, good patience to Maxey. Oubre working into Cornet with the reverse, count it, foul. Pretty play by Kelly Oubre.
2.5, 3 behind the Knicks.
Oubre, oh, with traffic, he got it to go. Hit the net, count it for 2, and send him to the line for the 76ers. Right there, shot clock at 2. Oubre, 3 over Cornet.
Sixers 20 and 36. This is the regular season finale. Kelly Oubre Jr. right to the cup.
Yeah, Phillips quick off the floor, let's say.
This guy is too. Kelly Oubre Jr. throws it down.
Tonight, he's starting off pretty warm. 2 of 3, as you mentioned.
Oh, George. No good. Kelly Oubre there, though, doing work on the baseline and paying off the offensive rebound.
Career year in terms of assist to turnover. You love when he rake and takes and gets mismatches in transition.
The 4th largest decrease in the NBA this year, scoring average from last year with the Clippers till now. Finds Oubre, who connects on a triple. So it's Bridges versus Oubre right now. 1 minute to play in the first. Oubre gets deep, stripped by McBride. Got it back. And Oubre gets 2 more.
And Paul George are signed for huge money. And where?
Achua looking to take Drummond and knocked away by Paul George. Oubre gets on the floor. And Bridges trying to take it away. Eventually, Oubre ahead to Maxey.
It's a ridiculous, and he's calling for the end one on the way up the floor. Now Oubre gets a steal.
With those long arms, 3 on 2. Spot up 3. George drills it. And it's a 1-point game. Maxey back to your other point, combining for 35 this half. George misses a 3, kept alive though by Drummond. Oubre lets it fly and nails it. 3-pointer from Oubre gives Philadelphia a 2-point lead.
From his team this year and end up with a different result than a year ago.
They've won 9 in a row. They have the best record in the NBA. Curry, meanwhile, with his first point since the opening quarter.
Kelly Oubre is an excellent professional basketball player. He can score the ball, shoot the 3, and attack just like he did right there.
This is Butler throwing the lob. Oubre can jump. Behind the back, Oubre. The flush.
Done. The reason why Minnesota can't do that.
Oh, my goodness. Kelly Oubre Jr. with the follow slam. Bad look. Ahead to Oubre. Oubre on the drive, puts it up and inward. Butler didn't want to take the 3, instead gave it to Drummond. Drummond didn't want the shot. Oubre does, and he hits.
With the keel, with Dante DiVincenzo too, the way that he played.
Oh, bucket and the foul.
Run him off that 3-point line, and all 5 guys can knock him down.
4 minutes gone in the quarter. Oubre puts in a triple. And tonight, without Brown, Holiday, Horford, Porzingis, and Hauser. It's Oubre after the turnover and takes it down. Kelly Oubre.
And not just the finish they had last year that gave them promise. They had all sorts of cap space. They added all these different parts as Oubre knocks down the three.
Dribble and feed. Yabusele and the contorted shot by Oubre.